Hey everybody, it is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. We're back again for another extended reading for everybody. So as usual, part 1 is over on Instagram. There's a link below to that. We started this reading off today with the 3-card spread over there. So yeah, before we get into it, let me just make some minor adjustments here to my little guy so you can see him. But yeah, before we get into anything, as per usual, I'm going to give you all a very quick explanation on my buddy here. So this is Oyuk. He is handmade by me. He was an idea that was channeled to me last year sometime in 2020 through Spirit. They let me know that this little fluffy teal friend wanted to come through. He wanted to be manifested in the physical so that he could be here to support me, encourage me to be able to speak my divine truth, and a whole lot more. And I should also remember to mention that part of his reason in being here in all of these readings is that he very much wants to be a light-loving, accepting, energetic support for you all through these readings. So yeah, he's not just a stuffed animal or a prop or something that I purchased. He's so much more than that. He's a one-of-a-kind little dude, and I don't know, I hope that you like seeing him in these readings. So before we get into anything today, guys, I just want to again put this out there in the beginning of the reading to continue or start sending support in whatever way that you can to the Ukraine, even if that's just energetic. So sending light, love, protection, prayers, unity, good energy, all of that good stuff. It is definitely so needed right now, so appreciated and so felt. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into the singing bowl, joining together for some energetic cleaning, clearing, cleansing, and overall just getting ourselves in the right mindset for the reading today. All right, guys, we're gonna do that. Alrighty, so that was a little rough today, but I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, staying in love as much as possible, and staying away from fear. So we're going to jump right into the tarot cards. I will give you a gist of what came out in part 1, just in case you forgot or you didn't watch it. So we have the Star card coming out first, upright, then we have the Ace of Wands, then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Chariot card. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, by the way. And so what we have going on here is we're connecting back into our inspiration, our clarity, hope as a whole, and we're really making sure that we stay in tune with our inner fire here, our motivation, our drive, our passion. And it's like every time we feel like we're kind of going off track, forgetting exactly why we're doing any of this in the first place, it's a calling to, again, just come back and reconnect to that hope, that inner fire, all of that good stuff that you have going on within you. It's funny, I said it was supposed to be a 3-card spread earlier, but we got an extra bonus card, so that's why I said that. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is saying in this context of today's reading, it's almost time to harvest. So again, keep being patient, keep putting in the work and the effort into what it is that you're trying to cultivate, what it is that you want to see paying off here, and things really will be turning around real soon. And I can say that with confidence because we had the little bonus card here of the Chariot coming out, which is all about forward movement. And to me, this is indicating as well that you're going to be entering a state of ease and flow very soon when this Chariot card comes, this energy comes and sweeps through your life and has some kind of influence over it. So again, ease and flow coming through. Again, we're reconnecting to our inspiration, to clarity, to our drive, our hopes and our dreams. We're staying connected to our patience. We're continuing to put in the necessary work and effort to have the payoff that we would like to see. So I do have the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, and then I have the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Gold Sun edition out. So we might do something a little funky today and pull from both decks, we'll see. But right now the Shadowscapes Tarot deck definitely is wanting to take the forefront. So we're going to do that. Also, I apologize if you ever hear any weird squeaking or creaking in this reading. It's just this chair. So yeah, like I said earlier, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, staying in love as much as possible, and staying away from fear. And luckily, today's energy, which very much goes into the energy of the reading, it's coming up very smoothly and quickly, like something needs to be said, right? So we got some cards here that are in reverse, and I'm just going to check the orientation. Okay, so that's in reverse. And this is upright, okay? That's interesting. Okay, interesting. So it's times like these where the intuition is on point. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse, and I felt like it was meant to be in reverse, but I thought I would check it anyways, and it popped back out in reverse. So Two of Cups in reverse. So Two of Cups can be about a partnership, equal give and take of sharing emotions. It's very interesting. It can obviously be about romance and partnerships, if I haven't said that already. So what I'm getting from this card is a couple things, but initially you might be not really putting a lot of time and energy into your relationships and partnerships and romance right now because you're finding that it's just distracting you from what it is that you are trying to work on. So this isn't at the forefront of your mind. There's something else in the material with that Seven of Pentacles card that you're trying to build, and you're really focusing on yourself and your own life. So this is, again, kind of taking a backseat right now, or maybe that's not something you want in general for your life. Whatever the case may be, it's all good. It's your life. You decide what it is that you want and what it is that you would like to have in your life. So this is kind of taking a back seat. So that's one potential message. Another message that I'm getting from this is that, again, you could have had a relationship in the past, some kind of partnership that wasn't equal give and take, that was kind of draining you and, again, taking you away from what it is that you actually wanted to be working on. So this is why this could be in reverse, is because this is something of the past. This is something that's over, that you're trying to recover from, and you're really regaining your hope and your clarity after a situation like this that was taking away your clarity and your hope and your drive and your motivation towards what it is that you're trying to build. And I guess a third message I'm getting, if I don't forget it now, what was it? I don't know. If I forget it, then maybe it was not. It was not necessary. So we'll move on. If I remember it, I'll bring it back up. But then we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, I believe, is actually the fastest moving knight in the deck, just like the the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So again, we have this, I'm hearing veracity, this really heavy drive to just go forward and do the things and really put in the action, make some speedy, swift moves. These swords obviously are about the communication, the mental body, thoughts and things like that. So what I'm getting is that you're really putting in the mental work to figure things out, get really clear of things, and kind of cut to the point, cut to the chase is what I'm hearing, especially when it comes to needing to be patient, needing to continue putting the effort into the work that you're doing, needing to keep yourself in a place of inspiration and motivation and clarity. Just clearing some energy out through that yawn. Very interesting that that's happening, and we're talking about these swords, which is very connected to the throat chakra, obviously, because that has to do with communication. I'm also very drawn to the purple energy here, so I'm getting crown energy from this, and this is interesting because the star card also has a purple background to it. So I'm getting that you're really connecting to your crown, which is where you can get divine inspiration coming through. And that is a word that I've been hearing as well, and kind of just glossing over to just say inspiration. But I'm getting very clearly divine inspiration. So you're connecting back into your channel and your connection to source, the universe, the creator, the divine, God, whatever your higher power is that you believe in. And again, you're using that as fuel and a means to help you stay motivated and on track as you continue to move forward in your life and you continue putting in the time and the effort into what it is that you are working on. So it's very special and very important to have that connection. And again, it's one of these messages within this reading of any time that you feel like you're getting lost in the details. I'm also hearing lost in translation. You can always come back to that connection up here through your crown to source, and that will again reconnect you and realign you with the original divine inspiration, the original meaning for doing all of this in general in the first place. And what else? All right, apparently more energy needs to be cleared for you guys. Yeah, and it'll just help you stay grounded and keep clearing your energy and kind of putting yourself on a refresh so you're not getting lost and all that's going on. Like, for example, because I'm getting this as a big message, you may be trying to like build your own business or something to do with career, like big significant life things. And so yeah, if you're, stepping into a lot of unknown territory and doing things that are far out of your comfort zone, it can be very easy to get lost in all the details and forget why you're doing it in the first place. Because you're just like, okay, I got to do this and I got to do this. There's like all these things and tasks and responsibilities to tend to in the material. So again, it can kind of, before you know it, take you off track of the original reason as to why you're doing it, because then you're frustrated or you're feeling discouraged and you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, that's just what I'm getting from all of this. So then we have the Emperor card, which is really about that masculine energy that is forward moving and wanting to go and put in the work. And we have quite a lot of green energy here. We have a green leaf on his third eye. We also have a green orb on his chest. You can't really see the color too well through this webcam, but it's a nice green. So we have heart chakra energy coming through, and that's very important as we're just talking about not like losing the reason and the original inspiration for doing everything that you're doing, because the original, where that originates from, is your heart space, your love, because you love to do it, and that's something that lights you up and brings you that passion. And so again, it's like when you're feeling lost and you're feeling like you're getting taken outside of the original purpose and the meaning and the inspiration to everything that you're doing, come back into your body and connect to your heart. So come back into, your head and your crown chakra, but really drop all of that energy down as well into your heart, and reconnect to that, because that is where you will find and be reminded of the original purpose and inspiration behind all of this, all of the moves that you're making. The Emperor is also very responsible. He's very abundant, very practical, so it's very 3D oriented, but because it is a major arcana card, he's also very spiritual. I'm also very drawn to, there's a little crescent moon in this like carvings in the background ring here. There's a little crescent moon like right there, and he also has an ankh hanging off of his horn, which is an ancient Egyptian symbol, and it symbolizes the womb. So, the uterus, and then the ovaries, and then the vaginal canal. That's kind of what the shape represents. So even though it's a very, very strong masculine energy coming through, there is still that element in that respect mainly for the feminine energy. So it's like, as much as like with these energies, you got to go out and you got to do and you got to put the work and the time and the effort in, you also have to have a level of allowing yourself to receive. And we're going to talk about that more here with the Queen of Cups card. Again, heavy feminine energy. This is like feminine on feminine energy with the Cups card, or the Cups suit, I should say, being a feminine energy. And then it's the Queen, so that's obviously the feminine side of the court card. I don't know how to word that, but you have the King and the Queen, so we're on the feminine side of the highest level for this suit anyway. So again, big emphasis on reconnecting to that flow, to that receptivity. And there's something interesting here. So I was really drawn to, I don't know if you'll be able to see it too well, but these little like light circles with like a little kind of like 5-pointed like starfish shape in the middle of it. And then they're also reappearing here in the Queen of Cups card. So it's very interesting. I'm not too sure what that's meaning, what that's drawing me to. It almost kind of looks like a sand dollar to me. So maybe that's something that you connect to. Maybe you, I don't know why you would identify with this, or maybe it's just like I'm not saying it would be a symbol that you take seriously, where it's like, yes, I am a Satanist, even though, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just not trying to imply anything bad or say anything vague enough where people are making assumptions about what I'm saying, but you could potentially identify with the symbol of a circle with a 5-pointed star in it. That is also, it's a pagan symbol as well, because when it's upside down, it's the pentagram. But either way, you could identify with that. Maybe you're somebody who's like a little bit edgy and you're non-religious or something, and so you would wear like a pentagram, or like pagan pentacle necklace or design in your t-shirt or something like that, and it wouldn't be like, oh my god, Satan. Yeah, I'm just trying to talk about this one carefully, because I know if you're religious, that can be a highly offensive symbol. And when I'm mentioning Satanism, I know that that's, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't really have an opinion on it either way, but I just know religious people, or people who fear that energy, that figure of Satan, the devil, whatever, can immediately assume it's a bad thing. And oh my god, like Satanists are sacrificing babies or whatever. And as far as I'm aware, it's not actually about that. So that's why I was just kind of like, I hope you get what I'm meaning, and I'm not just trying to generalize or again say anything too vague where it's like, what the fuck, like, is this person condoning this? No. Again, you do what you want, it's your life, but I was just getting that as a message that you might identify with that symbol. But there's still kind of that star energy within this little circle star thing that I'm seeing going on. So again, very much connected to the star card. I'm just looking if the star on that card is 5 points, but it's not. So again, it's like put that masculine energy, that fire, that groundedness to good use. Go out there and do the things that you need to do, but also connect to the feminine flow, wisdom, your intuition, receptivity. Connect into your emotions, your heart space. Again, with the Two of Cups in reverse, and now we have the Queen of Pentacles. With the Two of Cups in reverse, that might have been something that you were disconnecting from. You were maybe disconnecting from your heart space, maybe because of a bad situation or because it felt like a distraction. But here we're being called, and even with the Emperor card with the heart chakra energy going on, we're being called to acknowledge and respect the importance of this energy, the feminine energy as well, in all of this, as much as we are within this energy going forward and putting in the action and putting the time in and really standing in a masculine energy place. Now, when I say masculine and feminine, I don't necessarily mean man and woman. It's just energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, so I'm not meaning to invalidate anybody's identity or put genders on things. That's really not necessary. Yeah. I hope you get what I mean. But anyways, we have the Knight of Wands coming out next. So again, this is another masculine energy, not mask of. I don't even know what I was saying. And what I also meant to mention is that this is also one of the fastest moving knights in the deck out of the suits. I believe it's swords and then wands, and then it would be cups and then pentacles. I'm just seeing like the Rider-Waite tarot. And Pentacles is just walking, like Cups is going for a stroll, and then like the wands and the swords are just like they're flying, man, like they are running. So again, very fiery, very masculine energy, going out and getting things done. And what I'm very drawn to is this lion dude has like this green jewel. You can see it a little bit blurrily on his chest. So again, all that movement is coming out of the heart space. So it's like the message I'm getting is to make sure that you're staying connected to your truth and to the original inspiration and intention of all of this work, all of this effort that you're putting in. Make sure that you're doing it from your heart space. Make sure that you're doing it because you love it, because you feel good about it, and you genuinely feel passionate about it, not because you have to do it or because you feel pressured to, or because you started it, so you're just trying to stay consistent or whatever it may be, right? Make sure you're stepping back and getting in tune with your heart space. And I'm even drawn to, and I've never really noticed it before, this kind of green tinted fox. There's a whole bunch of orange foxes in this card, and then there's just this one that's kind of green tinted. So again, do not neglect that heart space right now. I'm even seeing a very strong green leaf here in the corner sitting on top of a purple background that I've never noticed before. So really make sure that you bring everything back down into your heart space. I don't know, it just makes me think of this scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender where Uncle Iroh, Master Iroh, is teaching Zuko this technique, and I guess it's kind of not fitting for what I'm saying, but it's like some like lightning redirecting or something like that. Like that, and he's saying that it's important to bring it down into your belly and not into your heart or something like that. But this is like kind of the opposite, where it's like the energy you're putting out, you got to make sure you bring it's like, here's the divine inspiration, you bring it down into your head and you think about it, but you got to bring it down into your heart space and then move that energy out into your arm and then input that out there, if that makes any sense. So I don't know, that was like a half tangent that like just I was like, yeah, no, this doesn't fit. So anyways, hope that you enjoyed this reading today. I'm going to leave it there. I feel like that's everything that really needed to come out today. It came out with clarity, and I don't want to make this reading too much longer since the last one I did was like half an hour. So if it's coming out clear, I'm going to leave it at that. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that it resonated. Definitely let me know below in the comments how you feel about it. What parts really spoke to you, if this was if there was any guidance in here that you really need to hear. I would definitely love to hear from you and whatever situation you're in and where you're at. But other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're getting here. Again, please continue to pray and send positive energy and protection to the people of the Ukraine right now. It's very much needed and appreciated. And take care of yourselves. It's very heavy right now and kind of confusing, but continue to love on yourselves and put the necessary time and effort into your own well-being as much as you're growing whatever this is that you're growing. All right, guys? So again, have a wonderful rest of your night, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're getting here. And my buddy Oyuk and I will see y'all real soon. All right, goodbye, guys.